Hi everyone, this is Kara Wedby with Simply Magical Vacations by Kara, your favorite travel agent, coming to you to give you all of the facts and just the facts about what was announced at D23 this weekend. You're going to see it on my phone as I talk to you about it, so you can see my method to my madness on how I give you the news each week. First of all, the first year of Disney Plus service, so this is going to be Disney Plus announcements first. First year of service will have entire Pixar library, all the Disney Vault classics, 600 plus episodes of The Simpsons, Moana, Frozen, select animated and live action classics, and recent Disney movies, Disney Channel movies, and Star Wars movies. Attendees at D23 Expo can get Disney Plus for $140 for 3 years. That is a $23 per year discount. Aren't they clever? There are 5,000 Disney Channel and Disney Junior episodes, and 100 Disney Channel movies will be available once the service starts streaming on November 12th in the U.S. Content will be permanent on Disney Plus, meaning it won't be placed in cycles. So you're not going to have to worry about stuff going off, this month like Netflix. One of the new movies coming is Noelle. It's coming November 12th when the service starts. Also, there's going to be Ewan McGregor coming to return as his Obi-Wan Kenobi role with his own series on Disney+. The series will occur after the events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, and we'll see Obi-Wan in exile on Tatooine watching over Luke. The script has been written, but there is still no confirmation as to when this series will begin filming and when it will air on Disney+. Muppets Now, unscripted variety shorts, is coming to Disney Plus in 2020. That's right, the music will be played and the lights will be lit when Muppets Now, a series of unscripted shorts starring Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, The Great Gonzo, and the rest of the Muppets premieres on Disney Plus in 2020. And in a nod to their roots on The Muppet Show and Muppets Tonight, there will be celebrity guest stars. It's been long rumored that the Muppets would have some presence on the new streaming service, though little was known of the format. Late last year, Kermit himself promised something big coming in 2019. A variety short series was rumored back in May. Previously, the Muppets were featured in appropriately enough The Muppets, a primetime series on ABC from 2015 to 2016. Star Wars The Clone Wars series is to return in February of 2020 on Disney+. Clone Wars Fans Unite, this fan favorite Star Wars series, will be returning to your screens for its final series in February of 2020. All of the Star Wars films and series released so far will be available upon launch of the streaming service. What If is a Marvel Cinematic Universe first animated series showing what would have happened if key events in the MCU had gone differently. And sure enough, a lot of your favorite stars from the MCU are coming back to reprise their characters, including Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Jeremy Renner, Paul Rudd, Haley Atwell, Chadwick Boseman, Samuel L. Jackson, Josh Brolin, and more. Here's one scenario that was discussed. What if Steve Rogers didn't get the super soldier serum that made him Captain America, and instead it went to Peggy Carter? As if she couldn't get any more awesome, What If premieres on Disney Plus in summer 2021. We also learned slightly more about Loki, the series starring Tom Hiddleston in his beloved role from the MCU. This series will be 6 hours long, though we won't know how many episodes that will be taken over. Loki premieres on Disney Plus in spring of 2021. A little bit more was declassified about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which sees Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and Daniel Bruhl reprise their roles as Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, and Helmut Zemo. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier will focus not only on these characters' past, but their lives in the aftermath of Avengers Endgame. Emily Van Camp will also reprise her role as Sharon Carter, aka Agent 13, as was seen in Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War. A new character will also emerge named John Walker, though we know nothing about him. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier premieres on Disney Plus starting in fall of 2020. And finally, at least for the previously announced shows, was WandaVision. WandaVision stars Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, reprising their roles as Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, and the Vision, respectively. The show will be a half-classic sitcom, half-MCU adventure, evoking the style of television of the 50s and 60s. Shooting hasn't begun yet on the series, but we learn more about casting, as there are more MCU characters joining the series, including Kat Dennings as Darcy Lewis, who's also going to be in Thor and Thor the Dark World, and Randall Park as Jimmy. Catherine Hahn will also be joining the show as a nosy neighbor. WandaVision premieres on Disney Plus in spring of 2021. At the Disney Plus panel at D23, it was announced that 3 new Marvel characters will debut with all new live-action series on Disney Plus. The new original Marvel series will each be based on legendary characters Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Mrs. Marvel. A big change is coming to Monstropolis. Screams are out and laughter is in. WDWNT learned that a new detail about Monsters at Work, a new animated series coming to Disney Plus. The show starts on the very day that Monsters Inc. has switched to collecting laughter from screams. We also get a look at 2 new characters featured on the show. Previously, we learned that the show revolves around Tyler Tuskman, voiced by Ben Feldman, an eager and talented young mechanic at Monsters Inc. Facilities team, or MIFT, who dreams of working his way up to the laugh floor to become a jokester like his idols Mike and Sully. His lifelong friend and confidant Val Little will be voiced by Kelly Marie Tran. The description also claimed that the show is set 6 months after the events of Monsters Inc., though likely not including the film's epilogue, where laughter is already the main source of energy. Monsters at Work will feature the entire original voice cast, including John Goodman as Sully and Billy Crystal as Mike Wazowski, John Ratzenberger as the Yeti, Jennifer Tilly as Celia, and Bob Peterson as Roz, and her twin sister, Rose. The show is expected to premiere on Disney Plus in 2020. Avengers Endgame will be available for streaming on Disney Plus starting on December 11th. There was also a Marvel animation series announced called Marvel's Spidey and His Amazing Friends to debut in 2021 on Disney Junior, according to MouseSteps.com. Disney Plus will release new episodes of its original series weekly rather than dropping an entire season at once. Stunning artwork and logo was released for Raya and the Last Dragon, set to debut November 2020. This is an original animation by Disney. Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey are to star in Disney Pixar's Soul. The score is going to be by Trent Reznor, and character art and even more details were released on this one. You're supposed to discover what makes you you with Soul, which opens on June 19th of 2020. The star-studded main cast is to feature Questlove, Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Felicia Rashad, and Daveed Diggs. The film will also feature music from John Batiste and feature an original score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross of Nine Inch Nails. The film is to center around Joe Gardner, a middle school band teacher who longs to play jazz professionally. The quote from Joe himself is, "My only purpose on this planet is to play. It's what I was meant to do, and nothing is going to stop me." So that is Soul, coming out next summer. There is a new franchise logo that has been revealed for Avatar sequels, which are coming in 2021 and 2023, and there it is on the screen for you. Disney announces Black Panther 2 to be released on May 6th of 2022. A new poster was revealed for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker at D23. It features Rey and Kylo Ren battling each other with lightsabers, and then an old evil man up in the background that we thought was dead. Disney Channel and Marvel team up for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which is going to be a new animated series. And that is all the Disney Plus and Disney film and television announcements. Now let's move on to the park announcements. First off is at Disneyland Park, this attraction is actually called Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And it will open in 2022 in Mickey's Toontown in Disneyland. The action takes place at the El Capitan Theater, where Mickey and Minnie are premiering their newest short, Perfect Picnic. Before you enter the cinema, you'll experience a special exhibit created by Toontown Hysterical Society featuring costumes and props from the Toon world. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney Imagineers are getting ready to open next year. You'll be invited to the Chinese Theater, which serves as the magic portal through which theater goers will step from the human world directly into the cartoon world for one goofy adventure aboard Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway puts you inside the wacky and unpredictable world of Disney Channel's Emmy Award-winning Mickey Mouse cartoon shorts. Once you step into the cartoon world of Mickey and Minnie, you'll board a train with Goofy as the engineer. Then, one magical moment after the next leads you to a zany, out-of-control adventure filled with surprising twists and turns. With an original story and lovable theme song, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway uses state-of-the-art technologies and dazzling visual effects to transform the cartoon world into an incredible and immersive multidimensional experience. And here's a picture of what the outside will look like in Disneyland. That's cute. Tangled Round Ride, expanded Disney Village, reimagined Walt Disney Studios Park, and all the pieces of Project Firefly for Disneyland Paris have been announced, and WDWNT has all the graphics if you'd like to see those. According to the Parks blog, as part of its multi-year transformation, Hong Kong Disneyland's iconic castle is becoming the Castle of Magical Dreams. In addition, 2 exciting attractions are coming to a new immersive Frozen-themed area at the resort. Disney Parks Experiences and Products Chairman Bob Chapek shared several new updates on the ongoing expansion of Hong Kong Disneyland at D23 Expo, including a spectacular first look at the transformed castle. Castle of Magical Dreams will stand as a shining beacon of courage, hope, and possibility. It will draw inspiration from 13 18 beloved Disney stories featuring princesses and heroines. The structure will feature adornments like Snow White's apple, Cinderella's coach, and Belle's rose, as well as original artwork and sculptures. And the castle will become a canvas for new entertainment, including a daytime show and a nighttime spectacular, and be home to a new Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique. Also at Hong Kong Disneyland, guests will be able to experience the world of Frozen like never before, enjoying its sights, sounds, cuisines, and traditions. The new Frozen area will feature a one-of-a-kind coaster called Wandering Oaken's Sliding Sleighs that will take guests on a winding journey through Arendelle. Each experience on Wandering Oaken's Sliding Sleighs begins when you visit Oaken's infamous store. Then Olaf and Sven help pull your sled to the top of the lift before sending you on your way. That actually looks like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Frozen Ever After, the popular attraction at Epcot, will also be opening in the resort's new Frozen area. Frozen Ever After takes guests on an adventurous journey through the kingdom of Arendelle. During visits, guests will have the chance to see Elsa create a beautiful winter in summer day. Disneyland is getting a new parade. It's called Magic Happens. That's the name of it. All right. Debuting in spring 2020, the all-new Extraordinary Magic Happens parade will travel down Main Street, USA in Disneyland Park, celebrating awe-inspiring moments of magic, both large and small, that are the heart of so many Disney stories. Magic Happens reminds us we don't need wings to fly, shooting stars were made to wish upon, and magic doesn't stop at midnight. The daytime spectacular will feature stunning floats, beautiful costumes, and beloved Disney characters, all led by Mickey Mouse and his pals. On her Voyager canoe, Moana journeys forth on the crest of a beautiful wave, inspired by a beautiful koa wood carvings inset with LED panels, providing a dazzling glimpse into the magic the ocean holds. Celebrating the magic that happens when Miguel strums the guitar of Ernesto de la Cruz, the spectacular float, inspired by the Disney and Pixar film Coco, bridges the land of the living and the land of the dead with vibrant marigolds. Fantastical Alabreje spirit animals join the procession, along with Miguel's dog, Dante. The regal grand finale of Magic Happens Parade celebrates magical moments from classic Disney stories, including the trio of fairies from Sleeping Beauty, who transform Princess Aurora's gown from pink to blue and back again. In addition, the parade will feature even more floats and characters, an energetic musical score, and a new song produced in partnership with singer-songwriter Todrick Hall. The high-energy music combines this original song with classic Disney tunes in a fresh contemporary style. This was announced today at the Parks panel. Target and Disney are coming together for a project that includes the launch of 25 Disney stores within select Target stores nationwide starting October 4th, with 40 additional locations opening by October of 2020. The Shop-in-Shop will feature an enhanced Disney assortment of more than 450 items, including more than 100 products that were previously only available at Disney retail locations. Also announced, a new show in collaboration with Cirque du Soleil is headed to Disney Springs in 2020, where animated characters will interact with the performers. The new show is set to debut on April 17th at 2020 in Disney Springs, and the tickets are now on sale online. Worldwide Engineering Brigade Web includes Spider-Man experience in the new Avengers campus at Disneyland. The web slinger vehicle and spider bots will glitch and escape into the campus, and you have to collect the bots on the ride. You'll be able to board a Quinjet and travel to Wakanda with a brand new state-of-the-art ride system in Phase 2 of this Land Avengers Campus coming to Disney California Adventure. Phase 1 opens next year. Here are some photos of what it will look like. This is the new ride, the Wakanda Quinjet ride, featuring brand new ride technology, is what they're telling us. Epcot will be the biggest transformation of any park. More family, more Disney, more timeless. Zach Ridley, the WDW Imagineer leader, is leading this Epcot project. Here is the new logo. Epcot, the magic of possibility. 3 neighborhoods will replace Future World in Epcot: World Discovery, World Nature, World Celebration. Here's the map of where those are going to be. Obviously, World Showcase is staying where it is, so they decided to name everything else World and take away Future Worlds. So World Showcase, World Discovery, World Celebration, and World Nature. Spaceship Earth, many of the scenes you love will remain, but they are upgrading some scenes and adding new ones. They did not tell us when this refurbishment starts on Spaceship Earth, however, or how long it will last. Dreamer's Point will have a new Walt statue. This is upon exiting Spaceship Earth in World Celebration. New space restaurant at Epcot opens this winter, and the space elevator is awesome. You can see the pictures here. It's called Space 220, and there's the elevator that projects you up into the restaurant and out into space. World Celebration will include a new building that will serve as a hub for festivals, including a new high-level viewing spot for shows. Taking bets now on how much you think it's going to cost to watch the fireworks from there. Here's a picture of what the view is going to look like. There's the Walt statue that will also be in that area. It's called Dreamers Point, and it's coming to Epcot, replacing the area near and around the fountain. Here's some more concept art of what that multi-tiered celebration building will look like. And at the top there, where you can see all of the plants, is a rooftop garden where you can watch the fireworks from. There's the new fountain. The Guardians of the Galaxy coaster has a name. It will be called Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and will be the very first reverse launch coaster in Disney Parks history. Here's some pictures of what the coaster will look like, or boarding the coaster will look like. And this is some of the scenes you'll see on the ride itself. So Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is actually going to be in the area called World Discovery. Adventure starts Galatarium when you board a Nova ship to see the world from space. It will feature a reverse launch. In World Nature, Journey of Water is a Moana-inspired exploration trail. The water has a mind of its own. Learners will learn about the water cycle, and I think it's supposed to be a maze that you walk through. So I don't think you'll see Moana. It's just Moana-inspired, and you learn about the water cycle. A new China film will be called Wondrous China in the Circle Theater in the China Pavilion. World Nature will have two new offerings. Awesome Planet, which is a new movie opening in the Land Pavilion, will open January 2020, and the Moana attraction Journey of Water. The Play Pavilion, that's going to be over by Guardians of the Galaxy in World Discovery, will feature interactive experiences like helping Edna Mode design outfits, a water balloon fight with Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Webby, and more. Let's see. The new China film comes out January 2020. The Beauty and the Beast sing-along comes January of 2020 as well to the France Pavilion. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will open in the summer of 2020 in the France Pavilion, as will a new creperie. And then Dick Van Dyke came on stage and announced something that we'll talk about in a second. The new Canada movie is called Canada Far and Wide, by the way. And there's your poster of Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins will get her own dark ride, plus Cherry Tree Lane, where you will step into the Banks home at 17 Cherry Tree Lane and get on the ride. The new Mary Poppins attraction coming to Epcot will be part of the new Cherry Tree Lane. It is not a carousel. That's what we thought originally. It is going to be a dark ride. And there's some pictures of the concept art of what Cherry Tree Lane will look like. The attraction will bring Cherry Tree Lane and the Banks home to life. And here's the name of the new fireworks show debuting in 2020. You know, there's going to be Epcot Forever from October 1st through when this show premieres in 2020 to kind of give a break until they finalize the elements of this new show. But the new permanent show will be called Harmonious, the largest nighttime spectacular Disney has created, and it will debut in 2020. It's supposed to have all the Disney music featured in it, so that's why it's called Harmonious, and there's a picture of what it's going to look like on World Showcase Lagoon. So Epcot Forever will last 9 months. So from the time it starts, October 1st, to the time that this new Harmonious show starts is 9 months. Here is some concept art of the new Play Pavilion. Walt Disney Imagineering Presents the Epcot Experience will open October 1st in the Odyssey Pavilion. That way you're going to see all this new concept art for all these things coming to Epcot. Today, a new digital offering is called Disney Genie, which can make the most out of your Disney visit. Customize themed days or perfect your day for thrill seekers. This app will give you a bunch of options. It will give you real-time options, and Genie will take care of it. Here's a picture of the Disney Genie. It looks like the genie from Aladdin. Personalize options, pick what you want to experience, and it will find every option for you coming out late 2020, this app. Here's some concept art of what the app looks like. It's very hard to see there, but this is what it will look like. And here's what the Disney Parks blog has to say about it. You ain't never had a friend like this. Moments ago at D23 Expo 2019, details were unveiled by Disney Parks Experiences and Products Chairman Bob Chapek for Disney Genie, a revolutionary new digital offering set to debut late 2020 that will enhance the way you plan for and experience a trip to Walt Disney World Resort. Joining other innovations like the Magic Band, Disney Genie is being designed to help you make the most out of your visit, whether you're a first-time guest or a seasoned pro. Disney Genie will make planning easier and more fun by providing customized itineraries geared to your interests right at your fingertips, from a Royal Princess-themed day at the Magic Kingdom Park to a trip around the world at Epcot for foodies, and even a perfect day for thrill seekers. Certain features of Disney Genie will also be available through your preferred travel professional. I sure hope they're going to give us more information about that one as your travel professional. Sometimes you may know exactly what you want to do, but you may not know the best time or order in which to do it. You'll be able to tell Disney Genie what you'd like to experience, and it will quickly evaluate millions of options to present you with an optimal day. And best of all, it's flexible. If you change your mind for any reason, Disney Genie will re-optimize your day. Disney Genie can also send you real-time tips and updates, including recommendations for experiences it thinks you'll love, helping you navigate the theme parks with added convenience and comfort. If you don't want to worry about making reservations in multiple steps, Disney Genie will take care of that for you. This represents yet another way we are using creativity and innovation to connect guests with the stories and characters they love and to help them make lasting magical memories with the family and friends they cherish the most. Over the past several years, Disney parks have become more seamless and enjoyable through other digital offerings such as mobile food ordering, the Play Disney Parks app, online check-in, and so much more. Okay, this I was not expecting. A Princess and the Frog-inspired table service restaurant is coming to Reflections, the new lakeside Disney DVC resort. Going in between Fort Wilderness and Wilderness Lodge, Reflections, a Disney lakeside lodge. Here is some concept art. This is the entrance. They will also have treehouse villas and A-frame houses that you can stay in. And there's the restaurant. The 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World is in 2021. Here's some examples of what they're going to do to celebrate: magic bands, a new logo, obviously special treats, special events. For the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, the celebration will come to all 4 theme parks. There will be, of course, special treats, merch, and magic bands. And here's the logo. Walt Disney World, the world's most magical celebration. And now to the Star Wars Hotel. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is officially the name of the Star Wars Hotel. It is a 2-night, 3-day adventure at Walt Disney World Resort. And here's a picture of the Star Cruiser. It's called a Halcyon that you'll be traveling on for your journey. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is a 2-night immersive adventure where you will stay in the Star Wars universe aboard a space cruise like any other. Once you check in, you board a launch pod that blasts you off into space to the Star Cruiser that you will be staying at. There will be an alien crew. Every window has a view into space that will constantly change with different vistas. Familiar and new characters will appear, plus you may run into the First Order. The choices that you make will determine your journey during your stay. Your Port Day planet excursion will be to the Black Spire outpost on the planet of Batuu. Kids and adults will be able to face off against a training pod with a lightsaber during your stay. Here's an example of that lightsaber training. So here's some concept art. There's Chewie. They're in the lobby of the Star Cruiser. I guess it's not a lobby. I guess it's like, a ship. There's what one of the staterooms is what I'm going to call it if it's going to be a cruise. That's what one of them looks like. I guess they call them cabins. There's Chewie and Rey. There's some stormtroopers and Kylo Ren. So they call it a port day because they're comparing this to a cruise on land. So you'll have a port day at Black Spire Outpost, and you'll be able to face off against a training remote using a lightsaber. Then you can visit the bridge where you might need to use the defense skills that they teach you. Here's some concept art of what the front of the resort will look like. This is where you board the pod that will take you to the Star Cruiser itself. That's concept art of what the pod will look like. And now to Disney Cruise Line. New Disney Cruise Line Island has been announced, a one-of-a-kind destination in the Bahamas. There's some concept art of not concept art, this is the actual picture of what the island looks like. Lighthouse Point is the name of the island. It's being added as port of call for Disney Cruise Line. Environmental protection is a very important part of Lighthouse Point, along with adding in Bahamian culture and Disney magic. I know you see Joe Rohde there, and who better to design the place? So it will be called Lighthouse Point, and the project will be led by Walt Disney Imagineer Joe Rohde. Here's some examples of the colors that will be used in his design. There's some more pictures of the island. Much like Aulani, Lighthouse Point will be taking much inspiration from Bahamas culture to create an authentic and collaborative experience with Bahamian artists. Jukunu will be a part of the new Lighthouse Point theme. It's a seasonal Bahamian celebration. And here's some concept art of what that will look like. And we have a name for the first new Disney cruise ship being built. It's called the Disney Wish. Here is some concept art of the new atrium of the Disney Wish. The Disney Wish is Rapunzel. It is her ship. She's on the front. It will begin sailing in January of 2022. It will have a 3-story atrium and feature Rapunzel. And that is the news, kids.